Welcome to BISP Solution. So we are here to solve certain tickets related to FCCs. So let's see what are the tickets which we are going to solve in our today's session. So in this we have uh, this four tickets are being available for resolution, and we will try to solve them in this our session. So the first one is here is enable audit and identify number of data load activities, okay, that took place in last 30 days. So to see that, we will go to our navigator, and from here we will choose the audit option here, that is under tool, which is available under tool. From here audit, we have this audit and from here all the activities which are being performed can be seen here, and we have to see the data load activity, or we can say the business rule which have been run for this purpose. To check that, we will just go here configuration. So what is this metadata administration security, and we will just select the rules, or we can say the data load, okay, apply. So okay, from here we'll task group. So what we will do, we will just select the data here. Intersection is not given. Let's see the action: add, delete, modify each and everything, and the start date is our December say 12 2023 to till date. Apply this one and just check the activities. Now you can see all the data have been uploaded into this data have been uploaded into our application. So we then just go and export the details so that we can get the accurate number. Now you can see the data load have been uploaded here. So let's see, and so we can say that there are total 186 rows were given, out of which we will just select the this system ID, it is data, and let's see how we can just make it as. So this is how we can just calculate the data load activity which is being uploaded into this one. So we will just, what we will do, we will create an filter here, and just will delete this missing. Okay, I will just exclude this one missing. So from here we can just say that out of 173 the different data loads have been taken place during a period of 1 month in this application. Okay, so this is how we can just see the data load activity being taken place in our FCCs for the 1 month. Okay, so we can just also narrow down our selection, the date selection from here as per our requirement. If we want to see it for only for the today, so 11, and it is okay. Apply it and just refresh it. Now you can say the number has synchronized to a few line items. Okay, and the second rule, which we are the tickets we are going to solve, are interconnected to each other. They have been dependent upon each other. So the first one is consolidation is running successfully, but numbers are not considered as per IFRS. Okay, And the post consolidation investment in sub is not getting eliminated, and the post consolidation income owner's income and goodwill offset is not getting calculated. So all these three tickets are related to the seeded rules. Seeded rules of application. Okay, so all these are being related to the rules which have already been inherited into the application, which are available into application. So we will just use one by them, and it will cover all of the three tickets of it. So in the application, certain rules are created. They are known as the seeded rules, which control the consolidation process of the application. And it is compulsory that they have to be enabled. That is, they have to be deployed. If they have not been deployed, we will not get the correct consolidation result. So to check that, from navigation, we will go to this consolidation. We will first see whether they have been deployed or not. So from the second tab, that is consolidation process, go to the consolidated tab option, and from here we have this configurable consolidation. From here, just click on this. Now you can see the certain rules are being managed. Consolidation rules are being given here. We have this investment PP, investment PP, owner's equity, subsidiary oblique proportional PP, owner's equity. All these 9 rules are there basically, which have to be deployed. They have not yet been deployed. You can say there we have a blue color symbol, which means they have not been deployed. So one by one we have to deploy it. Okay, so we will just first check our first result, that is consolidation is running successful, but numbers are not consolidated as per IFRS. So for that, I already have. Okay, I will just close this one. I already have this a basic case here in which I have just listed out the activities here. The subsidiary holding and the subsidiary and the consolidation figures are there here, and we have an 80% share where uh, investment of the holding into the subsidiary and the probable result. Let's say we will check this, the consolidation result, which we will which we will use in application with this Excel scenario. Okay, so I already have prepared one smart sheet, smart view connected with me. So what I will do, I will just copy this one. Okay, I will just copy this one and will delete. Okay, I already have inputted this figure. I will have to delete this one for our solution purpose of ticket. Or okay, I will just delete this one also. Okay, so I have the two entities, W101 and 102. 101 is our holding, and 102 is our subsidiary, and the subsidiary holding hold 80% share. Okay, so let's input the figures here. So I will just, what I will do, I will just copy this one and will paste it here, and just will submit the figures, so it will upload the data. So I have defined the account here and the respective movement for each and every members. Okay, now we have got this figure inputted into the data. Now we will run the consolidation for this two members. Okay, for that we will go to application, and I will just close this one and will define the ownership percentage here, appropriate ownership percentage. Okay, so our entity here is W101, or the west, east west. So So West 101 W101 is our holding, and the West 102 is our subsidiary with 80% ownership. Okay, so I will just save this one and we'll just recompute the ownership once again. Okay, now it has been loaded. Now I will run the business rule for this rules. Consolidate January for the parent, January actual and FY15. I will just launch this one. So I will just check it in the job section whether the consolidation runs rules. So it has been run successfully. So I will come to my smart view and will check this. So this is our input sheet, and I will try to this is our output sheet, and I have defined the members and the appropriate POV has been defined. So let's select this one, refresh it. Now you can see. Okay, I will just, something is not getting clearly. Okay, from here, consolidation, configure, consolidated, configurable. I think this have been enabled. That's why they have not been giving us a proper result. So I will just undeploy it. Okay, and I will just refresh it. Okay, because we are getting the data which we are getting here, it is 14,400. Okay, so let's check these figures with our Excel scenario. Okay, what I will do, I will run the consolidation once again. Go to rule, business rule. Okay, now we got the correct figure 20 and 5,000. So let's check it with our Excel scenario file. So I will just okay. So our trucks figure is basically 2,65,000. Then Bank City is our 2,60,000. It is 280. Okay, I will just you 4,15,000. It is correct. Then we have these creditors 405. Then we have this common stock 3 lakh. It should be 3 lakh, but it is coming as 4,50,000. Investment is our nil. Investment, where is our investment? It is nil. So we will just make it as 0. And retain earning current, it is 23,500. So I will just use this one. Okay, and what else we are getting? We are getting a goodwill of 95,000. Where is our goodwill? I will just paste it here. Then we have minority interest 23,500. And what is our, sorry, non-controlling interest, minority interest is about 46,500. So let's save this one. So the expected result, I will just make it as expected result. Okay, so we will just compare it. So it is true, it is true, true, it is false, 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 and it is also a false one. Okay, so and this is the no rule. This is when the no rule is being deployed here. So we are not getting the correct picture here because the rules have not yet been deployed. The expected result are these figures. Okay, so we will just check one. So these rules have not yet been deployed into the application. That's why the figures are not coming as expected. Okay, so under this configuration consideration, what we have to do, we have to just enable these rules, all the rules, to get the expected results. So when we come to solve this, so we have just solved this one because the consolidation but figures are not running due to seeded rules not deployed. Okay, so post consolidation investment in sub is not getting eliminated. Okay, so what we will do, we will just deploy these two rules here, and I will deploy one, and let's see the result. So it has been deployed successfully. Now our smart view input will remain same. This is our first rule when the no rule is being deployed. So I will come to here when investment rule is deployed. Okay, so I have deployed this one. Now I will again run the consolidation business rule. So from here I will go to rules and we'll run the business rule, geography Jan 50. Okay, I will just check it. It's a result in the job. So consolidate has been completed. Okay, so let's come here back to our smart sheet and just refresh the data. So okay, okay, so we got some figures here, and we will just check it with our expected result. Okay, is equal to, so it is true, it is true, it is true, it is still false, it is true. Now we got the correct figure. It is still false, it is still false, and it is still false. So this is when we have deployed the investment rule here. So the investment rule deployed. So the investment rule has deployed. We got the investment in sub, the investment which we have made in the subsidiary. We got the correct figure here, but still the common stock and the retained earning and minority interest and the goodwill figure has not yet been as per our expectation, the actual figure. So because we have not deployed the other rules which are required to get the expected result here. Okay, so this one, and, so this investment post consolidation investment in sub is not getting eliminated. So we have solved this one also because investment rule From here, go to consolidation and see the rules which we have deployed. Consolidation option, configurable, investment and investment PP. Where deployed, and we will just, this is because the investment were not deployed. Due to this, these figures were not getting correctly. Now we will try to solve these two. Owner's income and the goodwill offset is not getting being calculated. So you can see here the goodwill figure is not being calculated here, and a proper figure is not getting, and the minority interest has not yet been uh, calculated here, and also the common stock is not yet being calculated properly. To get these figures, we will have to deploy this owner's equity, subsidiary oblique proportional, and owner's equity, subsidiary oblique proportional PP, and owner's equity and owner's equity equity PP. These figures have we have to apply. We have to apply this, deploy these four rules related to owner's equity. Okay, owner's equity PP and owner's equity holding for equity and the subsidiary. So what I will do, they have been not yet been deployed, hence we are getting this blue symbol here, blue sign here. So just deploy this one, and we have now they have been deployed here. All the owner's equity related rules were deployed. So let's see what it changes in our consolidation result. So again go to run the, so we will have to again run the business rule. The all the figures will remain same. The input figures we have already uploaded into the in our smart viewer. Consolidate geography gen actual FI launch. Refresh this one, and we will check it in our job. So it has been uploaded, our run successfully. So let's come to our smart sheet. So this is our first, when no rule deploy. Then second, when no investment and investment PP rule was deployed. Then the third category is our this one. Just refresh this one. So I already have set the all the POVs here for our calculation purpose. Okay. Okay. So let's see, check these figures, expected figures. Okay. We got this figure true. Bank city current assets, creditors we got figure. Now we got this common stock figure also as a true. Earlier it was a false one. So let's copy this one also for our reference purpose. So earlier it was false, now it has become true. And this was already true, so we got this true also. And all these three figures, that is retained earning, minority interest, goodwill and goodwill offsets, were not calculated properly here. Okay, so they are still being pending at our level. So just do that also. So investment and investment PP rule, no, so this will be an owners and owners equity. Owners equity and owners equity PP. Four rules were. rules were deployed. Okay, so this has been our expected result. Now we still have some rules are yet to be we have not deployed them as yet. So we will just go to our application back, and from our consolidation option under application, with the second tab, this consolidation process, select the consolidated option, then go to this configurable consolidation. Now we have these two rules: net income subsidiary and net income equity. Both of them have not yet been deployed as yet. So what we will do, we will just go and deploy this one. So deploy. So they have been deployed successfully. Okay, just to refresh this one and close this one. And in our smart view, so our third option here is this one. So we will have to, we have now just deployed the rule. We will run the consolidation once again. So under tools, also under dashboard, we have this rules, and under this consolidation we will run the business rule. Okay, so the rule has run successfully. It has given us a message itself, so we don't need to go to check this from the job schedule, and just we will just come here and share it, refresh it. Now you can see the some figures have been changes. Okay, and let's check this one with our expected result. Minority interest, we got this true. We got this. Okay, something is missing here. 95,000 is the 95 is the correct figure. Yes, it is an 80%. Okay, it is perfectly all right. Minority interest and goodwill offset, it is 95. So we are not getting the figures, maybe due to some error in input the figure. So we will just input the another this figure here itself, 3,23,500. So no, we are not getting the figures as correctly here, because this scenario, there is something missing in this scenario. So it is basically an 80%. It is 20%, and it is 1. So these are the figures. Basically, I have just input the wrong figures. 2,65,000. It is perfectly all right. Then we have this one. These figures is our all right. Then we have to just change this retained earning figure and the goodwill figure. So retained earning is our 24,000. So just check this one. Paste this one. Copy paste. Okay. Then we have this minority interest 31,000. Okay, and our goodwill, it is 95,000. This figure will also be changed. It will become 20,000. Now we got this 80,000 here. Now, now we got all these figures as our true figures. So this has been matching perfectly with our Excel scenario. So I have just considered it as 80% while the calculation were made and at the basis of 70%. So that's why the figures were not coming properly. So now when I have changed this, corrected this Excel scenario, we got the our result as perfectly matched with our Excel, with our smart application. So 2,65,000 goodwill is our 80,000, and minority interest is 31,000 and 24,000 here. This is one is about 24,000. So how it is coming out of so the total of the holding, it is 20,000, and from the subsidiary, that is the 80% share. So into 0.8, it is come to 24,000. So it is here coming as 24,000. Similarly, for the minority interest, from the share capital of 1,50,000 into 20,000, and it is 30, and from the profit of 5,000, the share of minority interest is 20, so it comes to 1,000. So it becomes 31,000 and it becomes 24,000. Okay, this is how the we can or now we can I can just update this one. Okay, now in this we have deployed the investment, owner's equity plus owner's equity rules were deployed here, and the owner's income, sorry, owner's income rules were deployed. So we got our expected figures here. Okay, the expected results we got here as per our Excel scenario, which are the true figures. So this is how we can just take care of the issues which we face while consolidation. So in this also we can say so owner's equity and owner's income rule were not deployed here. Okay, so that's why we were not getting the post consolidation owner's income and owner's figures. We were not getting it. So so we are able to solve these 4 tickets today, and when we will get more tickets, we will just go and solve them also. Okay, so that's all for our today's session, and we will just meet with some another with some other open tickets to solve in our next session. So now it's time to say goodbye to you. Thank you.